Today we will start again next part of this chapter, third part. We can say exercise, which exercise 4.1, whose quadratic equations. So first question given, check whether the following are quadratic equation or not. Already told you that which is a quadratic equation. I want to explain one more. So standard form of the quadratic equation is this: ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. What? 0. Where a is not equal to 0. If a become equal to 0, so it's not a quadratic equation. And where a, b and c are what? Real number. Understood? So if this satisfying this condition, then it is a quadratic equation, otherwise not a quadratic equation. So we can check it. How can we check? So first solve it. How can we solve it? Check one time. X plus 1 whole square equal to 2 bracket start x minus 3. You have to simplify first it. A plus b, x square plus 1 plus 2x. A plus b whole square is equal to 2x minus 6. Here we can write, what we can write? A plus b whole square equal to a square plus b square plus 2ab. This using. So next step, x square plus 2x minus 2x plus 1 plus 6 is equal to 0. So this cancel this. X square plus 7 equal to 0. Is it a quadratic equation? This you have to tell. So we can compare this with standard form. Otherwise we can write like this: x square plus 0 into x plus 7 equal to 0. In this type of question, first what we have to do? We have to check. What we have to check? What's the highest power of the variable? Highest power of the variable is 2. So definitely it is a quadratic equation. What's the value of a? If you can compare, a equal to 1, b equal to 0 and c equal to what? 7. So what is this? This is a quadratic equation. Easy or not? So much easy. Similarly, next part given to you. Next part, what? How can you solve? Try to solve it like this: x square minus 2x minus 6 plus 2x. Understood? So what is this? X square minus 2x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. Is equal to 0. So how can we write like this? X square, what's the sum of these? Minus 4x plus 6 equal to 0. Again same process. What process? What's the highest power of the variable? Highest power of the variable is 2. What's the highest power of the variable? 2. So definitely it is a quadratic equation. If you can compare with standard form of quadratic equation, a equal to 1, b equal to minus 4 and c equal to 6. Understood? So much easy. You can solve these without any problem. If you know calculation, if you know how can multiply coefficient and variable. Here also you have to tell like this. So first step is this. Second step I have written x, take common this. So x plus 1. Then minus 2 common, x plus 1. Here also x common, x plus 3. Sorry, x plus 3 not. Yes, x plus 3. X plus 3. Minus 1, x plus 3. Got? So it's multiplication x square plus x minus 2x minus 2. Understanding or not? So much simple calculation is equal to x square plus 3x minus x minus 3. If you can check this, cancel this. Remaining bring in one side x minus 3x plus x, this and minus 2x, then minus 2 plus 3 equal to 0. X, this, if you can operate till here, minus x plus x, 2x, minus 3x, minus 2x plus 3 equal to 0. Directly from here also you can tell what's the highest power of the variable? 1. So it's not a quadratic equation. And if you want to solve this, cancel this. Minus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. Minus 3 taken common. X plus 1 equal to 0. So it's a quadratic equation? No. The given equation is not a quadratic equation. So much simple calculation are these. Third part is this. Fourth part, this is also same, in the same way you have to solve, but I can solve it. This x you have taken common, x into 2x plus 1 minus 3, 2x plus 1, and here multiply x square plus 5x. So what's it's become? 2x square plus x. It's multiplication with this, then it is minus 6x minus 3 equal to x square plus 5x. You have to concentrate on what? Minimum highest power, what you need here? 2. So 2x square minus x square, this we have taken, plus x minus 6x minus 5x minus 3 equal to 0. So look, how much left? X square. How much left here? Minus 10x. If you can operate these three, these both are of minus, so minus 11x and plus 1x. So it's meaning minus 10x left, minus 3 equal to 0. So easily you can tell what's the highest power of the variable. What's the highest power of the variable? 2. So what type of equation is this? Quadratic equation. If you can compare this with standard form, a equal to 1, b equal to minus 10, and c equal to minus 3. Got it? Next part. Fifth part. Easily you can solve. You have to tell the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. So you can multiply 2x. Here what's common? X minus 3 minus 1, x minus 3 equal to x taken common, x minus 1 plus 5 taken, x minus 1. Multiply these. 2x square minus 3 2s are 6x minus x minus minus plus 3. Yes or no? It's multiplication with x square minus x plus 5x minus 5. If not understanding, then take one more steps. It's multiplication with this, then it's multiplication with this, in this way. So bring here 2x square minus x square minus 6x and 1x, how much? Minus 7x. Minus 7x. What's coming? This plus x minus 5x. How much left? Plus 3 plus 5 is equal to what? 0. Easy you can calculate if you can operate x square if you can operate minus 7x, minus 5x, minus 12x, and of plus 1 of plus x, so minus 11x plus 8 equal to 0. What's the highest power of the variable? Again, the highest power of the variable is 2. So what is that? Quadratic equation. If you can compare with standard form, a equal to 1, b equal to minus 1, and c equal to 8. Easily able to solve this. Next question, sixth part. This also same. You have to use your previous knowledge to solve it. So what's given? X square plus 3x plus 1, its whole square, using a minus b whole square. A square plus b square minus 2ab. This coming. So much simple. So if you can check this, cancel this if you bring in the sides. Here not a highest power of the variable is 2. So definitely it is not a quadratic equation. So 3x plus 4x plus 1 minus 4 equal to 0. How much this? 7x minus 3 equal to 0. So not a quadratic equation. Why? Because a equal to 0 here. Or in other word, we can say its highest power of the variable is not 2. So in any way you can say that depend on you. Seventh part, this you can solve. This you can solve. If any problem tomorrow I can solve it and tell you. Simple as this. What's given? A plus b whole cube. If you know this formula, a plus b whole cube is equal to what? A cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Or you can write like this: a cube b cube plus 3ab a plus b. Both are applicable. You can try. If you're not able to solve, then I can tell you tomorrow. Tomorrow first I will solve this question. You can match with your question. If any problem, you can ask. Now next part. One more part given. One more part given. This also you can try. Here also use of what? Cube roots. Use of cube root is this. So both question you can solve. Here you have to use a minus b whole cube. Formula I told you. A cube minus b cube minus 3 what? ab a square b plus 3ab square. Otherwise, I told you got. Otherwise, this also don't know, then a minus b cube written, this you can write a minus b, a minus b, a minus b. Remaining calculation, first multiply these two. Answer coming, that multiply with this, same coming. It's depend on you, you are using identity or not. But it's compulsory in exam, you have to use identity. Why? You are having not sufficient time. Understood? So solve these. If any problem, then tell. This is given, represent the following situation in the form of quadratic equation. You have to represent this in the form of only quadratic equation. You have to not solve. So the area of a rectangular plot. So you know, if you are having a rectangular things, so having length and breadth, this type of figure, this digital board is an example of a rectangular field. Your field is like this, whose area is this? So here two dimension. The length of the plot is one more than the twice its breadth. So from here we can say length of the plot is one more than the twice of its breadth. So what we can say? Let the breadth of the plot. How much? X meter. So let the length according to the question, 2 times of breadth minus 1. Now according to the question, what question? Their area of rectangle is what? Length into breadth, and this is equal to 528 meters square. So we can apply, what's your length? X into 2x minus 1 equal to 528. So this become 2x square minus x minus this is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. Understood? We can solve this question by using pair of linear equation also. Understood? So this is the quadratic equation. Here again check, what's the highest power of the variable 2? So definitely a quadratic equation. If you can compare this with standard a equal to 2, b equal to minus 1, c equal to minus 528. If this equal to 0, not a quadratic equation. If highest power not 2, then not a quadratic equation. If highest power not 2 degree, highest power not 2, definitely a equal to 0. And when a equal to 0, definitely highest power is not 2 of the variable. So you have to understand. So this type of field you have to given this. Otherwise, you can take another figure. You have to take what? Another you can take. From here, what type of figure is this? 3D given. We need what we need? 2D. So this is not 2D. So here, so this type of figure you can see. No, this another came. So what's become? This type of figure. This is saying length and this is saying breadth. And area mean complete how much it contained. This angle also 90 degree, this also 90 degree. You know about the property of a rectangle. This also 90 degree. Understood? Yes or no? One more question. So this, the product of two consecutive positive integer is 306. Positive integer, you know, positive integer is equal to natural number. Positive integer is equal to natural number. Consecutive meaning side by side, like 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are consecutive, side by sides, which lying side by side on the number line. Understood? So what you can say? Preceding number and the succeeding number of the preceding number. So what you can say? Let. What you can say? Let first positive integer equal to x. Let second positive integer. Here post two possibility. Either you can x minus 1, you can take and x plus 1. X minus 1, how can? This you have taken 3. So what is this? And this we want to take 2. So 3 minus 1 equal to 2. Here in starting we are saying, so it's x minus 1. What we can say? X minus 1. So this is x minus 1. The product of two consecutive positive integer I told you, it's a combination of what? Whole number and negative of natural number. Positive integer 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. and saying these are equal to what? Equal to natural number also. Natural number are those which start from 1 and with infinity, and the difference between preceding number and succeeding number is always 1. So I told you, now according to the question, what's your question? Their positive integer is product. So what's x and x minus 1 equal to 306. So this become x square minus x minus 306 equal to 0. This is in the form of quadratic equation. This is in the form of quadratic equation. What you have to find out? Number. What you have to find out? Number. So till here only one method we know from the 9th class. Later on we know more method also how can solve it. But till here we know splitting the middle term. Splitting the middle term. So which you can take? 29. Understood? You can take what? 18, 17 not, 16, 15. This like this. Then what we can say? You have to split this middle term. How can? It's given. We need to find its integer also. What you can take? Guess one time. Tell me, if possible. 11, 10. 11 into 10, 110. 12 into 11, not possible because unit digit is not 3. 13 into 12, not possible. 14 into 13, not possible. 15 into 14, 15 into 14, 210. Then 16 into 15, this also not possible. 240. 17 into 16, not possible. 18 into 17, not possible. 19 into 18, not possible. 20 into 19. 20 into 90. It's more than. It's more than. So you have to find like this. So what you can do? You can solve it by using splitting the middle term. Try to solve it. If not able to solve, then I can tell. One of we need plus, one of another of what we need. One number we need of minus, another of plus. Splitting the middle term in this way. So coming this. What's coming? This. And product is equal to this. So try to solve. If not able to solve, again I can tell. Splitting the middle term, so many questions I told you. So tomorrow in tomorrow lecture we will discuss about these both questions if not able to solve. This is the complete exercise I have done. If any problem you can discuss with me. But you need concentration if you want to solve it. And this is the basic of this chapter. In the next part of its 2-3 methods given. With the help of that method you have to find out the value of the given variable. So try to solve it. Thank you all of you. Only 7